Hey y'all, this is Gwen, and I am here making a video today for Sugar Baby Crochet. Fresh off the hook Sunday with Sugar Baby Crochet. Leah, I didn't have a chance to put my intro and my outro onto this video. I really just wanted to get back into the swing of things. I'm making a video probably not every Sunday, maybe every other Sunday for Fresh Off the Hook Sunday with Sugar Baby Crochet. Feels good to be making a vid, and it also feels just as good to be able to show you guys something. Um, went through a little dry spout um, with crocheting, but I picked the hooks up again. During the time that I was away, I also started learning how to knit. So maybe when things calm down and I have a moment, I will show you have something to show you that I've knitted. Knitting takes me way longer than it does for me to crochet, but I find it just as relaxing. Um, as the crocheting. Really been having fun the last couple of weeks putting things together. I love to see things come together and have really been inspired by you guys out here on YouTube. One Virtuous Woman, Loving Me Naturally, Renaissance Austin, um, uh, um, all of the other fresh out the hook crocheters. Y'all inspire me. I've been watching some of the videos in and out. I may not comment, but usually I like the videos or the thumbs up. I will do that. Just been trying to watch and spend a lot of time on Ravelry. I don't know if you all know about Ravelry or what have you, but a lot of time on there watching, looking at patterns, and that's where I get a lot of my free patterns from. And patterns that I purchase, usually it's because I've seen it on Ravelry and I don't mind spending, a little money getting a pattern. Heart House, uh, that's another one. I don't want to start calling names because I will forget someone and I don't want to leave anyone out. But anyway, um, let me show you something new that I've learned how to do. I picked up a pattern that shows how to do houndstooth. And I'll later on come back in the description box and put um, the link to this. I paid for this pattern, but anyway, this is the houndstooth. And this here is a fingerless glove, and I really like this pattern. It's really neat, step by step, pictures and everything. Isn't that a nice pattern? Anyway, I live in Alabama, and so Roll Tide, Alabama, University of Alabama, Houndstooth, Crimson, Gray. These are colors that you see everywhere you go here in Alabama. Any Roll Tide fans, Houndstooth is the way to go. But not only is it good for the University of Alabama is one of their colors that they use, but in fashion, houndstooth is making its way back, and you can do other color combos, not just the black and white. You can do pinks and browns, greens and blues, any color combo that you can think of. You could do this houndstooth pattern in a scarf, the fingerless gloves. You can do hats, what have you, but you can get that done. The houndstooth is really nice. I like this. And this was a practice run on here, but I really like it. The next thing that I want to show you is what I call a snooty. And it is a hat that has ear flaps, but it just kept going. And the ear flaps turned into a scarf. So this particular hat right here, I did it in a burnt pumpkin and lined it with a dark chocolate brown red heart yarn. And these are single crochet rows for the beanie. It's just a basic beanie that turned with the ear flaps into, I think this scarf is 111 rows, 15 stitches across, and so it's really pretty. I added this detachable flower right here to it as well. I don't know if you can see this, But anyway, this is, you'll find the pattern for this particular flower on Renaissance Austin's YouTube channel. She has a 3-layered flower that you can put together, and this is just um, 2 rounds of that in 1 layer of the flower. And I put on the back, I put the barrette, and I put the little thingamajig to attach to either a purse, or you can put it to a jacket as well. Let me see if I can slide this into my hair and you can see, and it just snaps really easy. But that's, I've been making a lot of those. I made some flowers for my daughter acting crazy. I made some flowers for my daughter's hair. She has gone natural and has a beautiful head of hair, and made some flowers for her to put in her hair as well. I'm all over the place. Just forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. And here's the snooty again. Let's see if I can put this on. This is the snooty. And you can also accessorize it with a pom-pom on top. And I'm waiting on a couple of people to tell me their color schemes for their snooty. People in the store say you should go on campus and make all the bows and come down there still. Really? Okay. So that's Kristen, y'all. I'm sorry. Hey. So she said, hey, y'all. And so this is the scarf. And all you have to do is just put this thing on and bundle up, and you're ready to go. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can get this thing in. Of course, it's not going to look right tonight. But anyway, there you go. You can do that. So that's the snooty. And the next thing, remember we talked about Alabama Roll Tide. This is a beanie. This is a beanie. It's the basic. This is half double crochet with the gray trim, and I attached this bow. It's the black bow. With that. Now, one of the popular things that I've got going on here lately are my curly scarves, and you can't talk about the Alabama team if you don't talk about Auburn Tigers, Auburn University. So this is the curly Q scarf. And what I did with this is 2 sides to the scarf. So I did one, if you have your favorite team color, be it college or pro, you can put one color on one side, and then when you come over and do the exact same thing over on the other side, and it automatically twists on itself. And you could do 2 of these, one color solid, and mix the 2 colors and put it around your neck and do scarves. You can use chunky yarn, get as chunky as you want to, make it as warm as you want to, but really pretty. I did this in the color for Auburn. I did a chocolate one. You see the chocolate, and then this is just a plain cream off-white ivory color. I did that, and then I have one in a toasted almond that is an order for someone, along with a hat that I can't find. Oh, here it is, that I can't seem to find, but here it is. Here is the toasted almond, and then her hat is a coffee brown and almond. She just wanted a plain beanie to go over her head, and I think she'll be happy with that. Let's see. This here is a Lion. No, is it Lion's brand? I forget, but it's the long skein of yarn. Anyway, hoo ha. I did 2 strands of yarn, and I did this particular beanie for my head. Um, I have a big head anyway, but then with all of this hair on my head, I have to make my hats a lot bigger. And this is the hat that I made myself, and it has some double crochets in it, single crochets, but it is so warm. Oh, it's so warm. And I can't wait to wear it when it gets cold. Not that it gets very cold here in Alabama, but when the first sign of some cold weather, I will be sporting it. And I made this, and I say this because I only made one. I made this particular fingerless glove to go with this. And what this is, y'all, it is I forget the stitch for this. But anyway, it's slip stitch and then a double crochet. I don't know. I forgot. I'll try to put it in the description box. But it has the ribbing here at the bottom. I'm gonna make a scarf. I don't want a long scarf. I want something that's like a neck warmer, but not a neck warmer. Because you gotta have a neck in order to wear a neck warmer. And I have a short one. So I want to do something. I don't know what I want to do, but I'm going to do a scarf to go along with it. And I want it this color. This is going to be, and I want a leather coat to go with it. A nice brown leather coat. Anyway, here is a cloche, a navy and orange to go with that wavy scarf that I showed you. The cloche with the orange flower. Again, this is the layered flower. You have here is two layers of it. But go to Renaissance Austin's YouTube page and you can find the pattern for it. Okay, but this is a nice cloche. It has the double crochets and then it, like most cloches do, it has that little hang time with it, and you could fold it back and do whatever you want to do with that. Moving right along. Here's a beanie in eggplant. This is a beautiful color. I wouldn't call it purple. It's deeper than that. It's an eggplant color. I put the um an ivory off white layered flower with this and I attached it to it. And I got to thinking about it. Well, I don't want to do all of the hats with attached flowers. You may not want to wear flowers on the hat. So I've been putting the little clips on it so that you can put it, as I said earlier, on a bag, on a purse, on your jacket, on your blouse. However you want to do it up, you can do it. So eggplant is another pretty color for the season. Um, Ooh, yeah, I made this one. I made this hat last night, and I'm really happy. I got to give a shout out on this someone that helped me kind of put the bib together. Two people. One virtuous woman. Thank you so much. I hit you up on Facebook needing your help, and you came to my rescue because I remembered in her newsboy cap tutorial, she was saying how you need to anchor your brim or bib or peak to your hat. You needed to have something sturdy for it to attach to, and she helped me out. Love me naturally. Thank you again for coming through with for me on this hat. This color, let me tell you first. This color is a terracotta. It's called terracotta. It's made by I love this yarn. It's a half double crochet beanie hat with a brim. Okay, so this is this hat right here, and I put this brim on it. And this is a variation of a brim that Loving Me Naturally came up with that works well for her hats. And boy, does it ever work. It's half double crochets, and she kind of, this variation came from the men's Jeff hat from Ken Jones over on Ravelry, and but it's modified, okay? And it works well. If you follow it to the T, even without the modification, the brim looks good on hats, but you're just going to need to make sure you have something to anchor that to, meaning you need the double, two yarns, a couple of rows, two or three rows of single crochets, and then you'll be able to put that brim on and the hat not, the hat won't look crazy. Now, said all of that to say this. I redid this hat. I did it the wrong way. Came through, ripped it out, did it um did it over, and I'm happy with it. Now, some people wear their brims straight away, straight ahead, or you can turn this baby to the side and add a little flair to it. I put a flower on here. This is I love this yarn in the back. The printed, the variegated color